Hi, this is Sandy. I'd like to share 4 cards with you that I am doing for a swap, and I'll go ahead and get started. They're supposed to be birthday cards. So this first card is made using Prima Botanical Stack. Got a whole bunch of these on sale at, where was it, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I just use the 6x6 for cards, and so this one I used the saw stencil and also her flower trim, I guess it's called, and the flat back pearl and ribbon buckle. And then I believe this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp, old, retired. I just free-handed cut this little banner, put 2 little pearls on it, and some lace trim with some small flat back pearls. And one thing I've started doing, and I've put some lace around the flower, and then just a little clay corner that I molded. And one thing I've started doing is finishing off the inside of the card. I think it just gives it a more finished look. So that's the first one. The second one is another birthday card. I got this ruffly trim and made a flower out of it from a local scrapbook store. And I put a crochet doily in back of it, and this is part of the spray that's made by Ashland, and at Michael's it's 50% off. I believe this was regular $4.99, so 50% off of that is what, $2.50. And then it has all the different, I think it's got 8 different stems that you can separate and use on a card like this, like I've done, wrap it around or stand it up and back. And this paper is Nature Garden, Prima Nature Garden, another 6x6 pad. And the inside I finished off. I used the same stamp on the inside. That's the second one. The third one is made using the Little Darling Graphic 45 Little Darling collection. The next 2 cards I've used that, and a spray of flowers. I believe those are I Am Roses, and then some pearls from the wedding section in the back of the little flower. And then this is from SaCrafter again, in the flat back pearl, and I believe this is K & Company butterfly, just on a doily. And then on the inside, just the same message I put in all of them. The next one is also using paper from Little Darling, Graphic 45, and I used a Spellbinder die, Splendid Circles, to put the flower on, mount the flower on. I used the spray again that I just showed from Michael's, and I believe this is, can't remember what this is, Sizzix or some label that I stamped, Stampin' Up! Sentiment, and then I used background paper and plain cardstock to finish it off inside. Those are my cards. And the next little project I thought I'd share is using the Birdsong collection. I haven't used this much at all. I don't have a lot of oriental ephemera to use with it other than some flowers. So I altered, this is my first balsa box that I altered, and I put some black trim on around to keep it closed, around the closure, and the only oriental thing I had was a little charm that was a coin, and I glued it on the handle. I painted the handle, and then I did have some cherry blossoms from Mayam roses, and so here's the outside of the box with the birdsong paper. And I might put some black trim here to cover that seam. And I used a magnetic closure here. And it's for stick pins. Finished it off inside for 3 little stick pins that I made. But that was fun. I enjoy using paper I've never used before, instead of just hoarding it. And so those are my projects. Now I'm up to date on my videos. Thanks so much for watching, and please leave a comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.